are you today? Hey, this Hughes Cockroach. Who's with the news? Did I already say that? I might have. I don't care. I go by the moment. I live by my wits. That's why I'm so wealthy. Hey, listen. Before I go into the next story, I want to tell you something. I'm really, really concerned about the folks that moved next door to me. You know, during the summertime, you got a lot of people barbecuing and stuff. Well, I hear it nighttime. I hear rhythmic sounds, and I smell bitter smells. I think they're hippies smoking marijuana. You ever have hippies move in with you? Please write in if you know a good way to get rid of hippies. They just don't seem to leave. I said, get out of here, you hippies. This ain't your neighborhood. They just look at me and go, they just look at me and they just go, yeah, okay, man. Yeah, all right, man. Peace, man. So they go like this. That's it, some kind of hippie thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. What? Who? Hello? Oh, hippie society? What? What do you want? What are you're going to sue me for talking against hippies? What do you mean? I got free speech. I got the First Amendment. I also got the Second Amendment. What do you got, huh? Marijuana, huh? That's all you got. A big bag of marijuana. What kind of job do you think you're going to get? Yeah, all right. Well, now I got to hang up. I got to do the news. Okay, well, that took me off track. I don't like getting sidetracked. Oh, that's good stuff. World's finest bourbon. Oh, yes, sir. Aged in wood like some bourbon should. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you something. I just heard from a confidential source that Meghan Markle, you know that her Meghan Markle? Anyway, she's dumping that guy Harry, and she's got somebody else wealthier in her sights. Guess who? You'll never guess. I'll tell you who. The Burger King. Yes, sir. Meghan Markle has no idea that the Burger King is actually a cartoon character. She thinks it's a real guy. She's been going over there to different Burger Kings asking when's the king gonna be, and they go, honey, what you want, honey? You want a milkshake? You want a burger? They said, well, when's the king gonna get you? She wants to marry the Burger King. She wants to be Meghan Markle Windsor Burger King Incorporated. That's gonna be her new name. Only thing is, also, they found out the kids, they wasn't Charlie's. I mean, what's his name? Harry's. It wasn't Charlie. It wasn't Queen Charlie's. But it wasn't Harry's, and it wasn't hers. She bought them somewhere. She got babies online. You know, you can get anything online. You get a purple elephant online. You can. Yeah, a purple elephant. Last night I seen a big pink elephant, you know. You know why? Because I had a lot of this stuff. It was terrific. I had some of this and a Mr. Good bar. And then I went down to the bar. So I have to fortify myself before I go to this bar because it's like going to the zoo. Oh, my goodness. But it's a lot of fun sometimes. They play jukebox. They play that jukebox Saturday night, baby. It's a lot of fun. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you know they're building an airport right near my ranch home. Yes, sir. They're building my ranch out in California. See, I got two homes. I'm bi-coastal. I got one out in California. I got New York. I got my apartment there. Yes, sir, right on Park Avenue. And, you know, wherever I go, there's them big airplanes going. Every time I buy a piece of property, there's airplanes going down. The only way I can get around that is to get myself an ack. You know, like from World War II, when the plane goes by, I go, but I'll use blanks. I don't want to hurt nobody, unless I don't like them. And they go, that would be funny. And they go, sir, you can't shoot that ack in here. This is New York City. I can do any damn thing I want. You know why? Because I'm a news professional. I've been in one for 47 years. Hughes Coxworth. Hughes with the news, they call me. That's right. What? Wait, hold on just a minute. I can't talk to... Oh, I got two phone calls. Hello? Who is this? Department of Water and Power. What is it? What do you mean I didn't pay my water bill? What? Oh, you're a scammer. Yeah, they told me about you on YouTube. You're fake. You did want me to send you money, right? Yeah. No, you're not the water. You're trying to trick senior citizens. Goodbye. Don't call me again, will you? Put me on your don't call list. Yeah. Hey, hello. What is this? Amazon. What? Did I buy 10 cases of cockroaches? Live cockroaches? 10? No, I did not. I didn't. What? Wait a minute. Today? Holy smokes, that's all I need. Somebody ordered with my credit card on Amazon 10 cases of cockroaches, like they use for research. They're sending to my apartment. What am I going to do? 10 cases of cockroaches. Maybe I'll use them. Who would you put some cockroaches like in their mailbox or something like that? Wouldn't it be fun? And then you watch them from across the street. They go to get their mail in the morning, and they go, oh, now little cockroaches come out. Wouldn't it be fun? When I was a little boy, you know what we used to? We'd get a rabbit, and we stick them in the mailbox, and we watch when a person opens their mailbox, a rabbit jumps out. Oh, it's so much fun, especially when they have a heart attack. Hey, there's a bus almost pulled into my apartment. I wonder what the hell's going on out there. Wait, what? What kind of people? Who is this? What? No, be quiet. Oh, the airline? You're complaining about me? Why? Oh, I'm giving you bad publicity, huh? Well, that's right. Well, last time I ate on your plane, you guys, you served scrambled eggs and pork and beans. By the time I got out of that airplane, I could hardly see. It was yeah, if they allowed smoking, the whole thing would have gone up. Well, you work on your menu and I'll work on my jokes, alrighty? All right, coffee, tea, or me, baby. I'm on there, go sue me. See, I used to be able to say stuff like that. Now if you say that, like, what I want's not on the menu, then they make a little note, and then the FAA guys, federal aviation assholes, they pull you over, they say, sir, we'd like to talk to you. Well, then you know you're in trouble. They pat you down again, pat. They do that, and they say, sir, you said something rude and nasty and mean to one of our personnel, or at least they said you did, and we believe women, particularly when they wear an airline stewardess outfit. You know, they're not called stewardesses anymore, I told them. I said they're flight attendants. So now what are you going to do? And they put my name on the list. Now when I go to the airport, I have to, they won't even let me use the bathroom there. I got to go by either ocean liner, which is pretty nice, or by, what do you call it, their thing there, what do you call it? Oh, a choo-choo train. You ever take that? The 20th century all the way to Hollywood. Yeah, you get on in New York City where it's filthy, you go out to Hollywood and you see all the bums and tents and the meth heads and the crack heads and the coke heads. It's wonderful. It's like the Wild West. Highly medicated. This is Hughes Coxworth, Hughes with the news. Say, I'd like to ask you a personal question, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is something you might have thought about. Are you hankering right now at this very moment for a real good cup of coffee? Well, I am too. But I forgot to go to the store yesterday, so bourbon will have to do. It's great for any time. Yes, sir, even in the morning. I had some the other day. I was driving to the studio. I had such a great time knocking over those garbage cans. And when a cop pulled me over, I told him, I know there's a communist in at least one of them cans. I'm doing this for America. My case comes up next week. Hey, I'm not going to say his name, but my lawyer, I think that this guy is actually a communist, a commie, a real dyed-in-the-wool 1960s old hippie. Every time I come into his office, he looks at me like I got some disease. He looks at me like this. You know, like I'm some kind of sinner more so than him or something like that. He's got a peace sign on the wall. How about that? I walk in there, I tell him my troubles and my concerns, and he gives me that look again. Like I'm some little puppy who just doo-dooed on the floor. Hey, I'm a news professional with over 47 years experience. Experience in news, you dumb doo-doo head. Yeah, that's right. Hughes Coxworth, Hughes with the news. And now, take this to the bank. Mount Fuji. Yes, sir, Mount Fuji. Okay, which one is he? No, Mount Fuji in Japan. It's a big old volcano out there in Japan with orange blossom trees and all kinds of beautiful scenery like that. And every year they're having a festival. The Orange Blossom Nut Festival. They pick orange blossoms and they eat nuts and they dance around. They go, yay, something like that. You know why? Because there was a Hungarian guy that moved there years ago. And some of those Japanese songs sound kind of like Hungarian folk songs. So they go, hey, yeah, Gulagasunski. Yeah, I was a Japanese guy named Gulagasunski. They think he could have been from Hungary or perhaps from Polandia. Remember Polandia and Hungary? Yeah? No? You don't know? What are you, a Nazi spy? It's okay, I won't tell nobody. This is Hughes Coxworth to the news, and you're invited to the party. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. But please bring something. Yes, sir, I remember my Aunt Martha. She used to bring her potato salad. Oh, man, it was good stuff. Yes, sir, I miss the salad, but I don't miss her. She didn't leave me anything. I asked her, I said, am I in the will? She said, you're in the won't. And sure enough. How about that? And now, this. You know, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes a person works best under pressure. Scientists have tried to figure out like why that is. So what they did, they took another scientist. They took him out of his bed at 3 a.m. He says, "Hey, where am I going? Hey, come on, fellas!" And they took this guy and they put him in a gigantic pressure chamber. And they gave him a pad of paper and a pen, and they said, "Try to do some work. Do some work." He said, "Why are you doing this to me?" And so he was in there and he wrote a great novel. Yeah, so that proved he did. It was a funny novel. Yes, sir. It was all about, hunter. Yeah, it was about the hunter in South America in the 1960s with, what's the fellow they knew? No, not Castro, that other guy. The guy that, I forget his name, but he had a... No, what was his name? Oh, Franco. No, that was in Spain. Francisco Franco, American spaghetti sauce. Yes, sir, you could never eat a better spaghetti sauce. But then they came out with them SpaghettiOs, the neat round spaghetti you could eat with a spoon. And I forgot what I'm talking about. I hope you did too, ladies and gentlemen. But now, woo! At least I had a condom over my head. This is Hughes Classworth. Take this to the Humane Society.